terms of having this long-term vision too, as a business operator, it's a lot of comfort when you know where you're going. It's very uncomfortable when you're like, whoa, when you feel slightly off course. If you can sit down and go, actually, that's where I'm headed, and that's why I'm going there, you can back yourself and you have a framework to make decisions. Which, do you agree? Like, does that help when when things are getting tough? You can go back and refer to that and go, that is my corner, I'm going up there, I know what I'm doing, have to let that person go, I'm going to invest in that machinery. And yeah, probably our website is not looking the part that it needs to do. Another thing too, in terms of like what our role in marketing is, really comes back to bias. So we talk about trying to create bias for people, because people get confused when they hear about branding. They think about colours or logos, which is important. But really, branding is about bias, and bias is it's intrinsic in us. We can't explain why we like a car more than another. Like, I can try and explain that I liked it because it was more comfortable to sit in or had a black colour, but there's all sorts of intangible things that just made this decision for me, and then I post-rationalise it after. And I think we can all recognise those situations where we go, we met someone, we just like that person, don't know why. And that is branding, and it's very powerful if you get the branding and the bias right. And people like you do this every day. Like, you have a very successful tyre company. Why is a tyre company so much more successful than the one down the road? Well, that's bias, isn't it? It's a whole range of things. It comes to the personality of the person. It's about the way the shop is presented. It's the way the people are acting. But people acting on the brand is people that understand where the company's going, why they're showing up to work every day, why they need to deliver a service. Would you agree?
And why it's good to go there. Why is it good to go there?
That's right.
And also, the vendor, the person who owns that store, should be ready to tweak it again in another year or two. And that's why you need an independent person who can stand off from it for a while, because as you get older, your whole mental attitude changes. And in fact, older people aren't good to run retail businesses, because they lose their contact with the community generally. Yes, they hold on to the people that they used to have, but they don't actually bring in the new people. They don't bring in the new people because they are not aware of how the hell I do it.
Yes.
Because you need a young person then to actually help you change your deals somehow, change your way of presentation, change the whole thing so that it matures slowly, but it never loses track of the average customer coming into the business.